Hey, it's Alan, and we're going to be reading another chapter from Jerry Spinelli's Loser. Today, we'll be reading Chapter 5, All Aboard. Miss Meeks stands at the head of class, and for the 31st and last time, gives her famous opening day speech. Good morning, young citizens. It pleases her to think that many years down the road, a student or two might recall that Miss Meeks called them young citizens in the first grade. She feels that America's children are babied a bit too much and way too long. Welcome to your first day at John W. Satterfield Elementary School. This is a big day for you. Not only is it the first day of the school year, it is the first day of 12 school years. Hopefully 12 years from now, every one of you will graduate from high school. That sounds like forever from now, doesn't it? A sea of nodding heads, as always. But it will come. 12 years from now will surely come, and you will have learned how to write a topic sentence, and how to solve an equation, and even how to spell the word. She pauses dramatically. She opens her eyes wide, as if seeing the wonderful future. Tintintabulation. Audible gasps come from a sea of wide-eyed, oh-mouthed faces. A few shake their heads in vigorous denial. She sneaks a peek at Donald Zinkoff. He alone is grinning, giggling, actually as if he had been tickled. By the time you graduate from high school, many of you will already be driving cars and holding jobs. You will be ready to take your places in the world. You will be ready to travel all the way across the country by yourself, if you wish. Or to another country. You will be ready to begin your own families. What a wonderful adventure it will be. And it all begins here, right now, today. It will be a journey and an adventure of many days. She pauses. She holds out her arms. How many days, you ask? Several hands shoot up. She knows if she answers them, someone will knock her whole point out of whack with a guess in the million, so she ignores them. She goes to the board. With a new year crisply cut length of chalk, she writes in large numbers on the green slate 180. That, she says, is the number of days we are required to be in school each year. She turns back to the green board. Under the 180, she writes times 12. That is the number of years you will attend public school. Now let's multiply. She does the math on the green board, writing the numbers slowly and grandly, and then she points to the bottom number. There it is. She taps the green board twice with chalk. 2,160. The days of your journey. That is how long your adventure will last. Every one of these days will be an opportunity to learn something new. Just imagine how much you can learn in 2,160 days. She pauses to let them imagine. 2,160 adventures, 2,160 opportunities to become whatever you want to become. This is what you've been waiting for 6 years for. This is the day it begins. She wishes she had a camera. She looks at the clock above the door. She acts surprised. Oh my goodness, look at that. Time is passing. Before you know it, there'll only be 2,159 days left. Our first day is passing by and we haven't even learned a thing yet. What do you say we get this learning train started? Choo-choo! She reaches into her desk drawer and pulls out the old blue Navy train conductor's cap. For the 31st and last time she puts it on, she pumps her hand twice. Toot toot! All aboard the learning train. First stop, writing my own name. Who's coming aboard? 26 hands shoot up into the air, and Zinkoff jumping to his feet so fast that he knocks his desk over with a nerve-slapping racket, thrusts up his hands, and bellows to the ceiling, "Yahoo!" So, Chapter 5, we're getting to know Zinkoff more. We can see he's an enthusiastic learner, and we're learning more about his first grade teacher. And she does a multiplication problem with the boys and girls in class, which is kind of impressive because we don't learn multiplication till later on in school, say 3rd or 4th grade. But I thought it would be interesting to talk about what multiplication is. So I'm going to write out a multiplication problem here. 2 times 3 equals. Does everyone see this? So the 2 times, and what I always tell children, the multiplication symbol means groups of. So, groups of. So, that problem now reads 2 groups of 3. So let's put 2 groups. 1, 2. There's 2 groups. Let's put 3 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 groups of 3 equals 6. So 2 times 3 equals 6. So that's what we learned in Chapter 5, a little multiplication. So maybe you want to try some multiplication problems on your own. And remember that multiply means groups of. So that's a good way to remember multiplication. I will see you tomorrow. Hi, if you like this video, please push subscribe at the bottom button below, or go to my website, teachthespectrum.com, for more resources. My name is Alan Amy. I'm a social emotional learning facilitator here in Los Angeles, and look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much.